As we get closer to the end of the year, life starts to move fast. Holiday plans, family gatherings, travel, but it's also one of the best times to pause and make sure your financial plan is working as hard as you are. I'm Steve Martin, Managing Partner and Wealth Strategist here at SRQ Wealth, where we help families find their freedom by simplifying their financial lives. And before we wrap up in 2025, I want to share just a few meaningful moves you can make to help finish the year strong and feel confident heading into 2026. Move number one, maximize those retirement contributions. Start with your retirement accounts. The contribution limit for IRAs and Roth IRAs in 2025 is $7,000. Or if you're over 50 like me, it's $8,000. Getting those contributions in before December 31st can help lower your taxable income and keep your savings compounding toward your long-term goals. You can wait until April 15th to do this, but why wait? It's so much easier on the record keeping just to do it now. Move number two, review all your investment opportunities. Let's take a closer look at your investments. This is a season when we review portfolios for tax loss harvesting opportunities. This is when you sell an investment that's down to offset gains that you have elsewhere. It's a behind-the-scenes move that we can make that helps you be a little bit more tax efficient. And it's one that many investors overlook until it's too late. It's not just making the decision, you also have to get these orders processed in time. And with the holidays, it's better to act now than later. It's a good idea to postpone any major rebalancing you might be doing until the beginning of the next year, just to defer any capital gains a little bit farther. Move number three, charitable giving that counts. If giving back is part of your plan, year-end is a great time to revisit your charitable strategy. Whether you're gifting cash, appreciated stocks, or a donor-advised fund, there are smart ways to align your giving with your values and potentially reduce your taxable income at the same time. If you're over 70 and a half, giving directly from your IRA to a charity via what's known as a qualified charitable distribution is one of the smartest ways to give away your IRA, which is otherwise a very tax-inefficient asset. Move number four, cash flow for 2026 and required distributions. While we're speaking of IRAs, let's make sure you've handled any required minimum distributions if you're eligible. These penalties can be quite severe. The penalty for screwing up and not taking these distributions is 50%. It's also a great time to double check your cash reserves. The end of the year is an ideal time to confirm that you've got enough liquidity to provide flexibility and financial confidence heading into the next year. In 2026, here's a fun idea. How about checking with your IRA distributions and maybe having your advisor withhold the appropriate amount of taxes, sending those directly to the IRS? Guess what? You get to avoid all those pesky quarterly tax estimates that way. Move number five, schedule your year-end review. Do not wait till January to check in with your advisor. There's lots of things that can be done prior to year-end. A year-end review gives you the chance to look at what's working, possibly what's changed, and what opportunities might be ahead. It's one of the simplest ways to make sure your plan stays aligned with your goals. And if you have a concierge wealth planner like SRQ Wealth, you'll have a better understanding of all your planning areas: tax, legal, investment, risk management, how it all ties together. These last couple months of the year are about more than wrapping up the calendar. They're about being intentional with your finances so you can start fresh and focused in 2026. At SRQ Wealth, we help families simplify these year-end decisions and stay confident in their long-term plans. If you'd like help reviewing your next financial move, we're here to help you. I'm Steve Martin, and you've just taken your next step on your journey to true wealth. To get more of these good ideas, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember this wisdom from the late Pope John Paul II. The best way to love someone is to tell them the truth. The most effective way to share the truth is with love. Let that soak in. Hey, we'll see you next time. God bless.